Today's story, Mashkocha Prot, is tying into the whole meaning of the Nitzachim. It doesn't say what year this was, but we could find out. At any rate, when the Rebbe wanted to establish Kfar Chabad Beis, so this isn't the 60s. Kfar Chabad Beis is essentially, it's adjacent to Kfar Chabad, but it's a separate area. And it's basically, that's where the girls' seminar is. The Besifka and the seminar, some 1,000 girls learn there. So they wanted it to be separate from, like it's a dormitory, its own faculty, away from Kfar Chabad proper. It's called Kfar Chabad Beis, the second Kfar Chabad. So when they wanted to establish it, again, this is in the 60s. So the Chabad Askonim, community leaders in the Bankas and the Bezusha, so they started to meet with government officials in order to get permission to use this land. It was farmland, and to build the institutions. And one of the big hurdles was that the Medina's dream, he says here, to make a new airport, the Ben Gurion Airport. And this area, which was designated for Kfar Chabad Beis, was, according to their opinion, too close to the airfields, to the airport. But that's the only place where it could be. So they're meeting with the officials who grant permission, whatever the government official is, the portfolio, to get permission to be able to build there. And the Menahel, what's the word for it? Menahel.
The manager, the director.
The director, yeah. The director is stubbornly saying that we can't do this. It's too close to the proposed new airport. So Bezusha gets up and he walks over to the big map of the entire region that is on the wall, and he asks with confidence and certainty, and he says, where is exactly where you want to make the airport? And where is Kfar Chabad? Show me on the map. So the director shows him the finger, the two places. The Bezusha puts his finger on the place where the intended Kfar Chabad Beis and says b'toikef, here the Melech wants there should be Kfar Chabad Beis. And if the Melech wants, Kain Yokum, Kain Tzarech Lir, so it shall be. So the other Chabad guy is sitting with him. It was Berke Wolf and others. They were just in a state of shock. How is the director going to respond to such words from the Bezusha? But to their amazement, he said, if this is the will of the Melech, so it should be. And so it was. This is mamish, a dogma of the soldier in the front, getting the kifas midas anitzochem from the Melech himself. That's an incredible message. If you go with bittul, but with toikef, the soldier is fighting on the front, but he goes with complete bittul to the Melech, to the mission, then ultimately all opposition will melt. And he says, Glukovsky says he heard the story from many sources, also from Moishe the pastor Mashpia Kfar Chabad, who was there at this meeting. Have a wonderful day, everybody.